Everything's secondary.
Did you have this right here?
Sure, you're gonna pull up the chair right by the chest. Find your spot. Ah. Oh yeah? Or we've been having entertainment. We gotta have the grand pull on. Try to hit one. Where's the napkin? Are you going that way? Where? You like it? Did you give me enough a good time coming back on that bus?
Are you saying you have a budget for it?
What's the football game on?
What station?
WARM.
What, we're gonna have across the river?
Oh.
Once again, big third down play. They were able to pick up the yardage they needed last time. Melton comes out. Omar Coley comes in. Coley from Uniondale, New York.
He'll probably try to go to Jackson again. He's getting single coverage to the sidelines.
Ernie sets up, looks right, then starts to run. At midfield, he's met by Collins and straightened up at the 48-yard line. Andre Collins closing quickly, shut it down, and Rutgers will have to run.
That's the kind of speed he's got, John. It's sort of Ernie run. He came up and filled the hole and beat him.
Are you ready?
It'll be fourth down.
As ready as we're gonna be.
Once again,
No! No, over the river!
Green to handle the kicking.
No, you gotta hit it right-handed.
His first two were 25 and 31.
That's the back of the club.
He kind of kicked the last one
You got
off.
the wrong side of the club.
Rutgers were like nothing more than
No, but it won't go anywhere either.
and look for good field position. See what the Nittany Lions do. They've got Collins over the
Good.
position.
Whoa.
Up in there again.
Yes, he is.
Whoa. That ball might go backwards.
Rutgers trying to spot it.
Great. Put your glasses on.
He returned to
Put
the
your
right.
glasses on.
It'll be fielded at the 12-yard line. Right up the middle he comes. Now cuts right 25.
You're a schmuck. It didn't go over the trees.
35 across the 40 to the 41-yard line. A good return by McDuffie. They'll move it out.
Now you're going to see professional form right here.
Chris McKell made the tackle. A
Where you going?
kick and a 29-yard return at the 42.
Are you going for that house across the river?
And 10. After today's game, we will choose the Subaru Nittany Lion player of the game. See if you choose the same
You
player
skied
that
it.
Steve and I do.
Did it
That's
go
the
over?
Nittany Lion player of the game, brought to you by Subaru. We build our reputation by building a better car.
Look, you got third type here.
At the 42, Smith left. He's the lone wide receiver in the game. The Lions continue to use 3 running backs. Collins gets away from one man, turns it up at the 40, hit and spins forward to the 45. A gain on the play of about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Excellent lateral pursuit by Rutgers. It's tough to get outside. You have to make a cut up to the inside, find some daylight. There's nobody on Penn State's team that can do it like Blair Thomas does.
The ball is spotted at the 44, a little short of where we thought, so only a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for Penn State. Jarek, Anderson, and Collins continue to be the running backs. Jarek straight ahead. Powers his way to the 49-yard line. Good quick move by Jarek that time. Got a little bit of a seam and made some good yardage.
It's just zone blocking. It's one-on-one. He fired over the right guard. The guard went out on the linebacker. He's so big. If he gets
Oh!
out of a crack, he's gonna
You
make
pulled it right into the trees. Oh, you're in great shape.
49, it'll be 3rd down and about 2.5 for Penn State. Smith brings in a play from the sideline. He'll replace Daniels, who comes to the Penn State bench.
John, I'm surprised Joe hasn't put Blair Thomas back in, because a first down here and there at this juncture of the game could mean the game.
3rd and short. The fake by Saka. Sets. Fires. The pass complete at the 35-yard line to Terry Smith. A big first down for Penn State. Coverage on the play coming from Rusty Mays that time, but he hit the mark down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 36 yards on the play.
He makes a sweat, John. A little play action. He had the back short and the flat, which I thought he was going to go to because he only needed 2 yards. He went for the deeper man, Smith, on a turn-in, and he had to throw that ball between 2
Go ahead.
defenders. He can do it because he has such a strong arm.
Ball at the 35-yard line. First down 10.
Wait, Joe. Wait. I got to get Naz in the... I don't believe it. Throw him in the dumpster.
The handoff to Anderson. Gets a block from Jarek. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, Joe.
Mike Bouchard and Von McCoy right there defensively.
See that championship form.
You know what Rutgers is doing now? They're daring Penn State to throw the ball. They're just
You
taking
pulled it in the
outside
trees
linebackers.
again.
They're both coming at 45 degrees. You're not going to get outside them. It's tough even to get him crack into the inside. I would like to see Blair in there, mostly because he protects the ball so well, and I hope I don't jinx them.
Daniels in and Smith out. 4:05 to play. Clock moving. McDuffie split to the right. Daniels goes to the left. Anderson and Jarek in the I formation. Jacob the tight end on the right side. 2nd and 11. Fake to Anderson. Saka sets, fires in and out of the hands of Jarek at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's Jarek's fault on that one. He should have come back to the ball. Penn State shows a little bit of a flair here, taking a chance. It's a play action. Try to hit their fullback hooked up on the sideline. The ball was well thrown.
Smith in, McDuffie out now for Penn State. The incomplete pass stops the clock with 3:52 to play in the game. Penn State 10, Rutgers 0. Smith right, Daniels left. Jarek and Anderson, the running backs, in the I formation. Jacob, the tight end, to the right side. That's the wide side of the field. Penn State moving left to right against the wind here in Giant Stadium. Audibles at the line of scrimmage by Tony Saka as he checks out the defense. Drops quickly, looks downfield, throwing deep to Daniels, who cut back, and the ball is overthrown. Daniels went one way, Saka's pass went the other. It'll be 4th down.
Misconnection. What they did, which was smart, they went for a long one, try to get not only a first down, but maybe a touchdown, because they're going to punt, and Rutgers is going to have bad field position with only 3:48 to go and down by 2 scores.
Back deep will be Marshall Roberts, 7th kick of the game for Doug Helkowski. He's averaging 36.8 yards per kick.
They almost got the last one, John.
See if the Knights come.
Well, they're coming already.
Here they come. He gets the kick away. He'll hang up in the air. Takes a Penn State bounce. It is down near the 8-yard line. That time the wind stiffened it up. Let's go now to Steve. All right, John, we've been wondering about West Virginia. Virginia Tech leads West Virginia 12-10, 1 minute remaining. Virginia Tech has the ball, and West Virginia has no timeouts remaining. 12-10, Virginia Tech leads it. If they win, it'll be the first time they'll beat West Virginia in 22 years. Florida State has added a field goal. 7 minutes left, third quarter. 20-3, Florida State leads Syracuse. I'm wondering, George, if that is an aftershock of what happened in the closing moments against Pitt.
It would be. There's always a letdown, John, in situations like that. Fans don't realize what an emotional game this is.
At the 10-yard line, Ernie's passed to McQueen. He has it at the 18, across the 20 for a first down. Tries to spin his way out of bounds. He'll get the clock stopped. Willie Thomas made the tackle. The clock shows 3:32 to play in the game. 10-0 Penn State.
That was that rollout again when McQueen just hooks up about 10 yards downfield. Penn State will give him that because if he doesn't get out of bounds, he tries to run when he's going to take some time off the clock.
Keep in mind, Rutgers has to score twice.
Doesn't make any difference whether you win 10-0 or 10-7. Who wins a win.
Back is Ernie. Sets, now feels some pressure, and he's sacked back at the 10-yard line. Second sack of the afternoon, and it's Mark D'Onofrio, who came into the ballgame with 4 sacks, assisted by Frank Giannetti.
John, I like to explain that. You know why he's in this? They're dropping a tackle up to try to get him. When you spread yourself out, you don't have a tight end, or you don't have... He lines up as an outside linebacker over an offensive tackle is about 280, and he's just a little too quick for him. He can't get deep enough, and D'Onofrio got the sack on that one. But he's been close to a couple others.
A loss on the play of about 10. It'll be second down, long yardage. Ernie straight back, feels pressure again, throws deep down for Jackson, but it's out of bounds and well overthrown. Top-notch coverage by Willie Thomas, who would not let Jackson get away down the near sideline.
That's a coachable thing there. If you could show people, he kept his position all the way, and he knew where the football was at all times.
It'll be third down, 19. The ball is at the 12-yard line. It has come down to this for Rutgers, 2:45 to play, and if they have any hope at all of pulling this football game out, they have to click here.
Well, it's a tough situation to try to make a first down. It probably will try to go over the middle. Because Penn State is taking the sidelines and the wide stuff away from them. They want to funnel it into the middle.
Ernie back with 3 wide receivers in the ballgame. Sets up now, gives way to the pressure. Running the football. He's across the line of scrimmage as he threw the ball, but they didn't call anything. He was well across. There goes the flag. He was at least 3 yards across the line of scrimmage when he threw the football. It was incomplete.
Swing.
That's a loss of a down.
It is loss of a down, and it will push them even deeper. So it'll make it 4th down coming up. He had to be at least 3 yards past the line of scrimmage when he let the ball go.
In his anxiety, I think he lost,
Zawatsky, you better move.
Intended for James Cam down the middle of the field. The ball was well short. Well, Pellegrino will come in to kick again. O.J. McDuffie will be standing at about his own 50. A 32-yard average so far for Pellegrino. Picking it up for
He skited.
Chestnut.
Did it go over the tracks?
Collins blocked the punt. The football spotted back at the 11.
And John, this is one time you do not want to go for the block. Because you're up to kick it and get a first down.
2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. Penn State's defense, I think, the big story in this football game. They have just not given Rutgers any breathing room, any chance at all.
They've played well all year, but they continue to get better every game. They played superbly.
Pellegrino in his own end zone. McDuffie at the 50. Kick is away, end over end. McDuffie feels it at the 46, the 50s. He comes back toward the center of the field, the 40, 35, dances down to near the 30-yard line. Some pretty good running by McDuffie as he powered his way right up the middle that time. Good blocking by Brett Wright on the kick return team. And Collins.
He's done a good job, John, returning the punts. That time, not only did he come out up the middle, got as much as he could, get the ball in bounds, but he was protecting it. He had his left hand over his right hand, covering the ball.
Just lowered his head.
Did it make the trees?
Forward to the 30-yard
the other side.
Tony Sack has gone all the way at quarterback. Then we have O'Neal as the fullback and Anderson the tailback. Some youth in the backfield for Penn State. And the handoff is to Anderson. Dancing on the line of scrimmage, now turns it up inside the 25, down near the 21-yard line. The hole was not there initially. He simply glided outside, then turned it upfield.
You know, John, I'm sure the fans are wondering, and I had mentioned it, I alluded to it, where's Blair Thomas? Blair Thomas is fine. He's on the sidelines. Joe's not giving him a breather. Rather, he wants Anderson to get playing time because he's going to be around for 3 more years, and he looks pretty good.
Markowitz and Rosa now, the wide receivers. They're split to the left side. Rudy Glocker is the tight end. It's a 2 tight end. There's straight ahead by Anderson, dancing at the 20, turns it outside, 15, and out of bounds, near the 14-yard line. Marshall Roberts ran him out of bounds, but again, Anderson showing the ability to move and pick his spots and then pick up good yardage.
John, he's a big back. You know, he's about 2 inches or 3 inches taller than Blair and about, I'd say, 15 heavier right now, and probably will put another 10 or 12. I just saw a nice string. Tom Bill went out and grabbed Tony Sacker and, just give him a high five. That's what you like to see as a coach team. They got their...
Nardalillo.
No, there's Nardalillo in it.
It's Nardalillo in at quarterback with O'Neal and Redmond now. Another New Jersey native. Straight ahead, O'Neal falls forward to about the 12-yard line. This drive starting at the 14-yard line.
John, we talked about recruiting in Rutgers. Dick Anderson looks up, and the 3 quarterbacks from Penn State are all within about, 50 miles from Rutgers. And so that makes him wonder. If they're going to get to be a real national power, he's got to have to keep some of the better athletes in Jersey in the state.
1 minute and 16 seconds to play. Penn State with the football at the Rutgers 12-yard line. A lot of substitutions now, a lot of bright, shiny uniforms in there for Penn State. Nardalillo, who played a little bit last week, turns, hands the ball to O'Neal, powers his way, spinning toward the 5-yard line, close to a Nittany Lion first down. He may be about a yard short. We'll see where they spot the ball.
Normally, I'm sure Joe Paterno would let the clock run out on his old buddy, Dick Anderson. Probably might do it anyhow, but you got young kids out there, and they want to show you what they can do. They'll run the ball, obviously. They're not going to throw it, but, you can't control that.
It'll be 3rd and 1. The ball is at the 6-yard line. Redmond and O'Neal split behind Matt Nardalillo with 30 seconds to play in the game. O'Neal, first down, still on his feet, into the end zone, touchdown. Ryan O'Neal scores.
Yeah, just beautiful.
6 seconds to play, and that will wrap it up.
He's not a bad looking back either. He's around for 3 more years. He's a big fullback. I think he's from Cincinnati, John. He's going to be a good one.
The touchdown comes with 26 seconds remaining. Ryan O'Neal into the end zone, a 6-yard TD run. Terrassi for the extra point. Let's give some credit to people like Matt Gallagher, Mike Flanagan, Mark Fife, along that line, the backups who were in there playing for Penn State on that particular series of plays. The kick is up. Terrassi knocks it through with 26 seconds to go. Penn State pats on the extra point and stretches the lead to 17-0. Steve Jones is making his way to the Penn State locker room right now to talk with Joe Paterno after the game, and you can hear the coach's comments on the State Farm post-game show right here on the Penn State Sports Network. And again, let's go back. The defense has been the key in making this happen. The reserves pushing it in for the second touchdown for Penn State, but a strong performance. Again, another block kick by Collins. He continues to be the spark plug of that defensive unit.
Well, he does a lot of things, but one point I was trying to make is that I've seen a lot of football games in my time, and Penn State secondary, they're playing better than I've seen them play in a long, long time. Now, what helped Penn State a little bit is that Texas used the same kind of an offense last week. So some of those defensive formations that they were using for Texas helped them get prepared for Rutgers. Rutgers is not near as quick as Texas was as far as the quarterbacks or the wide receivers, and Penn State's defense just smothered.
Penn State's defense has dominated the football game. With 26 seconds to play, Allen and Melton will be deep to receive the kick from Ray Terrassi. Terrassi now kicking into the wind. He has boomed him out of the end zone the other way with the wind at his back. Here comes It's Tarasi with the kick, a low split kick. It bounces and is fielded by Melton. 25, 28, still on his feet now, gets outside.
This is an official Smuck story. It's an official from the Grand Poobah. Let me make sure you're...
No, are you listening?
Yeah, but we
Are
gotta
you
get
listening, goddammit?
We gotta get this Smuck book.
And burn it.
And burn it?
Burn it on him.
Okay.
Look at it. Look at it. It's moving. It's alive.
The Tree Kings were coming near this barn.
Yeah.
And they wanted to know what was in the barn.
Your barn door is
So they're
open.
walking by, and one of the kings looked at his shoe and he said, Jesus Christ! There was shit all over it, you know? And Mary heard it, and Mary said, Joseph, you know, that'd be a better name to call her son than Irving.
Down the middle.
That's from your August edition of Highlight.
He just ran
He's
the
only
seam
kidding.
of the hash mark, and it was a good throw, Baron.
Big pickup of 30 yards on the play. From the Rutgers 35 to the Penn State 35 with 14 seconds to go in the game. Ernie again straight back, rolls, fires. Jackson has it at the 30. Still on his feet, pushed out of bounds at the 33, at the 27-yard line by Tyson Thomas. Thomas forced him out of bounds and stops the clock with 5 seconds remaining in the game. Penn State has not allowed a touchdown in the second half this year.
And they have not allowed a touchdown via the run. And 2 of the 3 touchdowns that they've given up by the pass have been great catches. They're 2 circuit catches.
Second down, short yardage. Still 3 wide receivers as Melton and Jackson go far side. McQueen near side. Straight back is Ernie. Sets, looks, runs away from the pressure. Still with time. Now fires for the end zone. They leap.
Johnny. What the by Jesus? John, the pyramid won't get built unless you start it. Okay, will you direct them? Call them over and direct them.
The beef industry asks, what's better than the thrill of winning, the taste of victory, the feeling of stopping the other guy real good? Nothing, except perhaps a salad.
Hey, come on over. Let's do a pyramid.
Kiss him, Hodge.
No, nobody wants to come over. What kind of leader are you?
I try to get them over, they won't come.
Hey, the Grand Poobah is calling a pyramid.
I gotta go. Yeah, pussies.
Boy, oh boy.
Bunch of cunts.
Can he hear that?
After we go.
I didn't forget that the voice is on. Who's cleaning the windows over there?
Well, boys, I'll talk to you for the hockey.
Well, the pyramid was a collapse.
Just another gallon? Well, I tell you, what a mechanic he is. Good thing he is, huh?
Okay, you guys had your chance.
I let him work on my car.
How many more balls you got here? We can study your style.
Very safe to the end.
I never got one in my life.
Okay. I'll start it off. You gotta hear the splash.
Camera's not here yet. Did you hear this splash? And where did Annie go? Who's that?
How do you? Is that a good one? You never moved the tee. That was a hell of a shot.
Oh, it wasn't even on camera. Hit it already. Hey, all right. We got that on camera, by the way.
Like a dying quail.
And open stance. Bend your knees. And he whacks it. Oh! That great or what?
That's it.
It's all she wrote.
Well, where did I put my beer? Funny man.
Oh, that's right. We gotta get buff. Whoa! Wait a minute. We got the vice president going up here.
And we never hit one of these before.
Yeah, well, we won't be able to tell the difference. Just keep your head down.
Oh, maybe.
Beauty! Whoa! Right down the third baseline. Right down the third baseline.
What is this shit?
No, I practiced. Form chat. That's just a practice.
You gotta yell 4.
That's what I said.
Hey! Hey! Oh! You win the prize.
Did you think?
Look that cool.
Show where that ball went.
How could you miss it? Didn't go very far.
Whoa, what a club.
You gotta go get. You gotta go get the ball now.
Man, did I smack that bastard?
What do you want, an instant replay on that?
Let me see that on instant replay.
No, we'll see it. I don't want to miss it.
You don't have that on film, do you?
Yeah, we do. Slow. We're gonna try to get a slow motion on that one. The date even popped on when you hit that.
Oh, that hurt my chest. What did I do wrong? Now you can see why I don't take up that score.
Might help.
Oh, yeah, this wood blocked in mine.
Yeah. You went into the wood.
I don't know how I got this. What's that?
Sauerkraut here, baby. Kraut? Mikey. That's brought that goddamn thing. There's good sodas over here. Yeah, there's sodas.
Hey Naz, is it true you only came because you knew you'd be on film and it'd be official?
Yeah, that's my first time. Last time, too. What a drive there. Thanks a lot, Joe. Imagine if you're there with the white place. You were in the air for a while. It was right through the tree here, you know. You might have killed somebody in that spot.
Hey, anybody want more hot dogs? More hot dogs? Hey, anybody in the mood?
Well, you don't know. Up in fucking Sugarloaf, it gets very, very windy.
You know what?
It's raining. Rain or the breeze, we should watch it. Just blows out of them. You know, I never knew that, Joe. Honey? Wait a minute.
He's there right in front on 18. You got my over there big trees, right?
The scores were lower up Redwood last year. What, that one?
Thanks, Jeff.
I died.
What's that soda for Roland? That soda for you is getting? Me.
Don't say that.
Okay, we're getting a little slow here. So what we're gonna do, get up close and personal. Okay, hey, listen.
We gotta get closer.
Wait a minute. I want, Haji, one at a time. I want your definition of a schmuck. Your definition of a schmuck.
A schmuck is a good buddy, a good guy.
Okay.
He's a true blue friend.
Okay, that's enough. Buff, what's your definition of a schmuck?
Not a schmuck, a perfect schmuck.
Right here.
I would like to know how you spell schmuck, because I left my wife a note telling her I went to the Smuck Party.
Yeah.
I don't know
How do you spell schmuck?
Actually, we spell it S-M-U-C-K, but it's S-C-H-U-M.
Oh, we spell it H-A-J-A-L-A.
50 home runs every year just for fun.
I love being
When is this,
I know,
when is
you're a
this going
ham.
to be on?
You should, Stevie the Ham Amico.
Hi, my name is
What's that?
Hi, my name is Steve.
To the tables down at Maurice, to the place where Louis dwells.
This would be great for the police report.
I'm very, very happily married.
Well, to the whipping folk assemble with their glasses.
Hey, hey,
I love dirty movies.
hey, let's
And the magic of their singing cast.
sing the Schmuck alma mater.
Oh, this is it. Oh, we're little lambs who have gone astray. Gentlemen songsters out on a spree, doomed from here to eternity. Lord have mercy on such as we. Ba, ba, ba.
Tom, I'd like to meet Joe Russick, a very, very unhappy sub.
Nothing a Coca-Cola can't cure.
You gotta drink soda.
Quit.
6, 7 years. 6 years.
Oh, Graziano, what's your prediction for Monday's golf tournament?
You're looking at it.
I'm looking at it. You mean a failure? Complete failure?
I don't remember none of that, sir.
I think Mr. Bonchonsky is going to repeat it.
Hey, I got my own partner here. My old partner showed me the way. This is his home course. Maybe Larry will fool us all.
I said, here, Johnny,
Pull
here's
one
your
off.
ball, here's your shrimp. Eddie,
I need your prediction. I need a prediction on Monday's tournament. Does Graziano have it in the bag?
Charlie Dominic is the favorite.
Charlie Dominic is the favorite. Oh, let's get a close-up of this one. Oh, hey, could you do that again? Was that coming out your nose?
Wait. You know, we were so poor at my house. We used to have to wait until Christmas time before my grandfather blew his nose. Then we'd have some tinsel for the tree.
Oh, God.
That's what Rodney just said the other day on the radio.
Give us a classic joke. Give us a classic joke, Hodge.
He can't think right now. He's bad.
He's stumped. He's under pressure. Here's one.
This bus was going by Nevada, and it goes past the famous Mustang Ranch. Right?
Is that anything like the Chicken Ranch?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
like
the chicken ranch.
And the bus driver says, we're passing by one of the biggest house of prostitutions in the United States. And a drunk in the back says, why are we passing?
That's from the book. That's from the book.
How about the nun in the prostitution? How about that one? The nun fainted when the little kid? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This nun.
You can talk with the sauerkraut.
She says, what do you want to be when you grow up? And this girl says, I want to be a prostitute. And the nun went, oh my God, and she fainted. When she recovered, she said, what did you say? What did you want to be? She says, a prostitute. Oh, thank the Lord. I thought you said you wanted to be a Protestant.
Hey, who hasn't heard the one about the plunger yet?
I didn't know that one.
All of us, thank God.
Okay, ready?
After we say nice side.
1, 2, 3.
Right